I will be a president for all South Africans.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the special broadcast of the 6th presidential inauguration. We're coming to you live from Johannesburg. Well, by the look of things, and the east wing of the Loftus Versfeld Stadium has now been filled up, and it is projected that at the pace at which people are now trickling into the stadium, by 9 o'clock, the entire stadium will be filled to capacity.
Indeed, Simpiwe, the government had made provision for 32,000 people who are members of the public to come and witness Cyril Ramaphosa, the President-elect, being inaugurated this morning. It is, of course, a huge occasion. A huge amount of detailing, of planning has gone into this event this morning, and we'll see everything unfold as we bring it to you blow by blow here on SABC News.
Yeah, and indeed, 500 buses have been organized to bus in people from 5 provinces, and about 15 minibuses have been organized, especially for people living with disabilities. So everybody will be catered for in this momentous auspicious occasion. So we now hand back to Loftus Versfeld Stadium.
At the... Not yet. Oh, okay.
Where do I look?
Okay. No.
Video is going to link to you.
Oh, okay.
Do I look at you?
No, you look at me.
Nyara.
Well, we continue with the broadcast here at Loftus Versfeld, where we are speaking to a number of people. And of course, with me is the ANC veteran, Matthew Posa. I see he's seeing his colleague there, General Bantu Holomisa, who will grab very quickly as well. So you're here now, and then you are looking very optimistic.
Well, if I was not optimistic, I wouldn't have arrived in this country in 1990 to write the constitution of this country. At the time when our people were dying, and we felt the moment of peace has arrived, the moment of negotiation has arrived, the moment of democracy has arrived. Today, it's another step where we celebrate our democracy, where we say to ourselves, we've had an election where the voices of our people were heard, and I think they all call us to attention. All the parties were called to attention by the voice of the people. Well, we wage a struggle in the name of the people, not in the name of us as individuals. So here the ANC has won. We have Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa as the president of our country, and he himself said, I am the president of all the people of South Africa. So all the people of South Africa must now unite behind this president and this government. And let us have one nation which is united, but which is very democratic. Democracy is noisy. We must allow multi-party voices to be heard. And this is part of that celebration. We're celebrating the multi-party democracy. You saw the small parties emerging with more numbers. It's healthy, it's good for democracy, and we want to celebrate that. But the big challenge for us is not to have a feast, it's to grow the economy, to make sure that our economy grows from our own internal resources. Because foreign investment on its own is not going to grow our economy. Our own money, which is here, which is hiding somewhere, not investing, must invest so we can grow our economy, create our jobs ourselves, and not rely on the outside world to do all those things for us. We need to fight corruption. Those who steal from the voters who voted for us, we must fight them. We must make sure that they go to jail, that they are prosecuted. The time when everybody will come and steal, even the amount they cannot write with their own hand, but they just steal the money. We just steal the money in buckets without even counting it. That time is gone.
We hope the president will have your full support as he endeavors to root out corruption.
I'm a anti-corruption champion, and I've spoken clear in this country. Everybody knows where I stand. We must all join that fight against corruption. The president on his own cannot do it. We must all join hands, private sector, public sector, worker, non-worker, and fight corruption. Because from whom are they stealing? They're stealing from us. It's our money that they're stealing, and we must stop it.
Thank you very much, sir. And of course, that was the ANC veteran, Matthew Posa. There are a number of other people who really coming here to attend this occasion. They are just having a hug. General Bantu Holomisa, a very quick one to him as well. I see, General, so I've just hijacked you when you were trying to pass. A quick word from you.
Well, we continue to celebrate the South African democracy project. And it's good to see that all kinds of people are gathering here this morning. Hopefully, from here onwards, we will have to implement all those promises we have been telling the people of South Africa about. And hopefully, President Cyril Ramaphosa will apply a non-partisan approach in trying to fix the problems of this country, because he cannot alone and his party alone fix these problems.
Thank you very much, General. And the leader of the working people of the country, Zingiswa Losi as well. A very quick one, so I have to also cross to my other colleagues. What's your word? What's your encouragement to the President?
We are really saying to the President, workers did not make a mistake. We made a good choice even when we advocated for him to go to Nazareth and lead the African National Congress. It was precisely because we knew that we were backing a leader that is going to unite the ANC, that is going to unite South Africa, but importantly, that is going to deliver the expectations of the working class in this country. We're really looking forward, and we're saying COSATU is here, is ready to work with you like we did when he was the Deputy President of the country. We're saying even more this time in pursuance of the better policies that are really going to benefit the working people of South Africa, particularly in relation to job creation in this country.
A quick one. I saw the COSATU statement on the public protector. So what was that about?
No, the only thing that COSATU is raising is that when the public protector, there's a court judgment against her own findings. We are saying the President, it means that you should not rush to take the outcomes that are coming from the public protector until those processes of the court are only finalized in relation to herself also in her own office. So you can't then, when a person is still under scrutiny of the courts, and still say that her findings are the findings that you can quite really rely on.
Thank you very much, Chema. And I'm joined by the chairperson of the ANC. Before I cross over to my colleagues Pepile in Mpumalanga, I just want to get a very quick one from him. You are here, so you've worked very hard, and then you won overwhelmingly, of course, reduced. So are you going to work harder?
Stop it overwhelmingly. Leave the reduced. We worked hard, we got overwhelming results, we're happy. Today's inauguration of the President, we're quite comfortable.
Of course, after the inauguration, the appointment of cabinet, you are a member of the top 6. Perhaps you can share something with us?
That is the responsibility of the President to appoint a cabinet. And we'll be waiting for him to appoint the cabinet. That's it.
He normally consults with the top 6.
He has not up to now. He will do it in due course when time is ripe.
This evening, tomorrow morning?
I don't know. The President has something called prerogative. I don't know what it means, but there's something called prerogative that he's having. He will talk to the top 6, but use his prerogative.
Thank you very much. There is the chair of the ANC there, Gwedemantashe. Obviously, many people are earmarking him for the position in cabinet. Of course, he didn't want to venture into that area. My colleagues, Pepile Gnene in Mpumalanga, is standing by.
Thank you, Mzwandile. I can hear it's very busy in Pretoria. We're coming to you live from Bethel Prison, the correctional services where